Hi, Rich the First Time DM, back for a walk around my neighborhood. It's been a couple weeks since I did this because weather was very, very cold. And two, I got some physical limitations and ailments that really flared up in the last week that caused big time problems for me. I wasn't able to walk. I'm happy to get to walk in today. So, in some channel news, in case you guys haven't seen it yet, did a whole rebrand of our channel from Rich the First Time DM to the Laughing Tavern. I have a video out describing what those changes are for and some of the things we're going to be doing on the channel. We got board game reviews, which I already did one for the Night Cage, a horror themed co-op game. Be sure to check that one out if you haven't already. We will have some, hopefully some live streams of me doing mini painting, which I want to get back into. See if we can get that going. And we'll have a discussion series with me and some other DMs where we talk about D&D, other TTRPG topics from a game master and a player standpoint. And we're going to create some cocktails. So be sure to check out the Welcome to the Tavern. Welcome to the Laughing Tavern video I posted. Give that one a check. As always, give us a subscribe to our channel. We got 4 days left in the month here in January. I'm shooting for 200 subscribers. I'm at 166. So, I'd love to get to 200 by the end of the month. If you could do that, that'd be great. So, one of the topics for today was suggested by Wobble Rocket in our Discord. We were talking about board games, and the topic of Munchkin came up. I love Munchkin. I got most of the expansions for it. Well, for those who haven't played Munchkin, it is a kick in the door, take that kind of game where you're fighting creatures and gathering loot. The expansions really make the power creep for the characters happen. And we have epic Munchkin, so you go to level 20 instead of level 10. Well, I'm doing so, especially with the expansions, and I come up with a house rule that if you're at level 1 to 5, you add a +5 to each creature you come across. 5 to 10 is a +10. 10 to 15, 15 to 20, add 20. The reason for this is a lot of the times each individual player would be at 50 or 60 by the time they got to like level 15 in terms of power level. So the creatures were no fun. Everybody was able to beat everything, and then it was really just pure luck as to who progressed up the level faster. There was the whole take that side of it of Munchkin was removed. Didn't really need to help anybody out, and I'll help you for one treasure. Oh, don't help him, he's going to gain a level. There's no need for any of that because you didn't need help. So it kind of ruined the game. So we had to do that house rule. Haven't actually played it in person yet, so we haven't played Munchkin since I went with the house rule. But just doing a quick little assessment, when I busted out the game by myself, just taking a look at it, it looks like, well, not perfect, and it won't fix all the issues. It does improve the game. Now, of course, levels 1 to 5 is still tough, but there's a good chance you're going to be at fighting level even to the creatures you're coming across, hopefully. So, give that one an idea, and if anybody uses it, please let me know. If anybody actually plays like that. One of the other topics comes from a follower on Blue Sky, user QStore. Wanted to know whether I preferred Theater of the Mind or Maps and Minis. Well, the answer is both. I really love maps and minis. I actually did a map for my campaign this Thursday. You can check that out on my channel. I did a really quick video of using some 2D terrain type tiles from 1985 games in the Dungeon Craft series. I was able to create a whole city map in about 2 minutes. Very easy. But I do love maps and minis. I love painting minis, using minis. As a player, I love it because it's very tactical. You can really lay out strategy. But I also see the benefit of Theater of the Mind. Now, I haven't played a whole campaign Theater of the Mind before. I've played sessions Theater of the Mind. And I will run sessions Theater of the Mind. The key difference is the scale and the size of the battlefield. If it's a quick little 3 goblins jump the party and they're level 5, I'm not going to bother busting out a map for that in minis because they're one and dones. You know, very, very easy to do. You don't need to worry about any of it. Or if it's happening in a very small area, say less than 10 foot by 10 foot, say it's in a storeroom or a bar room, a tavern. Theater of the Mind works out best because for the most part, it's not really going to matter where the players are. You can roll with the punches in terms of flanking and, anything such as things like Sentinel that come into play if somebody moves away. You can just roll with it and go with what feels best for you and your players. So I like to combine the two. Some sessions will have both. I'll have a big printed out map for a big battle and Theater of the Mind for random encounters or weird encounters that happen along the way. Okay, I gotta say, 2 weeks off of not hitting the gym and not walking. I am definitely feeling it right now on this first hill here. Ooh, sorry. Gotta catch my breath coming up this hill. So, what else is going on? Oh, walking through some ice. Don't worry, if I ever fall on camera, it'll stay in. I won't edit that out because that's just too funny. So, my current campaign, we will play Thursday. Last session, which was 2 weeks ago, the players made their way into the city of this, found themselves a tavern, and there was a spine devil in the tavern. Just happened to be the right-hand man of the, worked for the devil duke that they were looking for. So they made a deal with the spine devil. I know what you're thinking. Never make deals with devils or fae, but my players were a little different. The spine devil was unhappy. So they made a deal to bring the spine devil back with them and have him work for them. The party has several properties, and one of the players actually has we'll just say an enterprise that could use the abilities of a spine devil. So they made a deal. The spine devil will do the introduction, and they'll take the spine devil back with them when they leave. Easy peasy. So, spine devil was taking them to go meet the duke. Stumbled across some chain devils torturing somebody. So there was a fight. Fight was relatively easy. Except, very first round, the Thorlock Riani cast 3 Eldritch Blasts. 2 hit, not a problem. 1 was a nat 1. So that one went sailing into the city. So Now that the fight's over, the players now need to escape that part of the city. At least get to an area where they don't have a bunch of devils swarming on them because there was a fight going on. So this session coming up is going to be them trying to get away. So I did up the quick map, like I said. It'll be a skill challenge. They'll just roll some skill checks to avoid the devils and demons swarming on them. Having the Spine Devil NPC will help them a little bit in certain situations. And then they'll meet the Duke, and we'll see where they go from there. I'm expecting this arc to take another 2 sessions. They should be able to do, 2 sessions should work. Maybe 3 if something happens and it takes too long. So we'll see what they do. But we'll see where they go. You know how players go. You know how dice roll. So we'll have to just wait and see. So almost done here. Got about another. Still got a little bit further than I thought. All right. So anything new? Like I said, the Laughing Tavern. Please check us out. You'll see we have a wonderful mimic mug as our primary mascot. His name is Mizo, but it's spelled M-Y-Z-O. Artwork, of course, is created by our channel's artist, Kay Marie. She did a wonderful job creating new logos for DMs at the Tavern, Games at the Tavern, and the Laughing Tavern. So be sure to check those out. We have a merch store up, new merch. All of our logos, basically, you can buy on different merch at Spread Shop. If there's an item you want, but the logo is not available for it, let me know. Reach out, hit us up in our socials, and I can easily go in and create one. The beauty of Spread Shop is it's easy. Still waiting on a couple of logos to be approved for some reason. Mizo, one of the DMs at the Tavern one, I think, and maybe one of the first time DMs ones. So, don't know. I own all the artwork, so don't know why there could be copyright issues, but you know how the internet is. So, check out the merch shop. Of course, all the links will be in the description. Like I said, I want to give a thanks to Wobble Rocket for the suggestion about Munchkin and Q-Store. Thank you again for chiming in. So, I've got a little bit left here. Like, subscribe, share the link, especially the channel link. Like I said, we got a goal. We have a couple ideas for some subscriber goals. Once we get up higher numbers, giveaways, that kind of stuff. But we got to get there first. So please, we appreciate all the help anybody can give us. You know how YouTube is nowadays. You got to really hustle to find the followers and the subscribers. So watching the videos is great. Watching them all the way through is awesome. Liking, commenting, subscribing. I know it. People want to limit their subscribes to keep their feed free, but you know, if you have a small creator like myself and some of my friends, subscribing really helps. It actually does. All right. Coming up to my driveway. So, as always, love each other, accept each other. Just be nice to each other. That's it. Just be nice to each other. Go play a game.